Why here? She has something in the back of her head. I know that. My hunch was correct. She does know me. I have to try and talk with her again tomorrow. She can't regret what she did. The blood-curdling scream come from the courtyard. Blood-curdling scream! That's exactly what you call it. Wait, is Elise dead? Oh, there we have that thing. Isn't that supposed to be in Kurain village? Oh. I'm sure it came around here. Okay. Yeah, I cannot see the body from here. So, someone's there. On the ground. Misdeactivated. So she died. Wish? Just step on something soft. Don't step on my tummy like that. How did you miss her? What are you doing lying here in the snow? I passed out. What do you think? That blood-curdling scream was... Forget about that. Hurry up and call the police. Is there a way with a phone in the main hall? How about there's one reception up there in the mountains? You must have a cell phone on you, right? You didn't bring it with you. You're useless. I mean, even Iris has a cell phone. I have to use the public phone by Dusky Bridge. Hurry, hurry! Run as fast. You don't hurry, Iris. Iris will what? I don't like that. She doesn't need to do anything. Further, I thought. The bridge is just up ahead. How do you tell Maya what happened too? Ah, shit! The Dusky Bridge is burning. Okay, everything is happening on the... The Dusky Bridge is burning. What are you doing up here with a big ass smile on his face? What is it? It's me? Don't scare me like that, Larry. I almost had a heart attack. My name isn't Larry, it's Loris. Larry, okay. Larry, hurry up and call the police. I'm gonna go to Inner Temple. Don't be stupid, the bridge is nothing but a burning wreck right now. Listen to me, there has been a murder here at Hasakura Temple. The murderer might have fled across the bridge. I have to make sure Maya is safe. Call the police! Am I actually gonna run? It must have been crazy. I knew how dangerous it was, but I still went for it. Whoop! Oh, yeah, Can this be why I was at the hospital? Because in the last chapter, we was playing as Mia. Swallowed up by the eternal darkness that surround me. Final terrifying scream rose to the piers of the frozen air that harrowed night. So, because I don't remember Phoenix actually getting to a hospital in any of the others, but when we were playing as Mia, we saw Phoenix in the hospital. This must be why. Bridge to the turnabout. Everything is named turnabout. They must have a kinda easy way of actually naming all the chapters in these games. It's more or less just turnabouts. So we have no idea where we are. We're probably just in Oblivion. Oh, we're not in Oblivion. Ooh, that is way worse for me than it is for you, I believe. Oh, yes? Edge was alright. Edge was speaking. Edge, get up! It's an emergency! Larry, do you know what time it is? It's not Larry. I love this. Larry, do you know what time it is? It's not Larry, it's Laurice. It's like, what are you talking about? This is nothing more than a terrible night. Wait, don't hang up. It's an emergency. It's Nick. He took a really nasty spill. I wouldn't be the first one, so... I'm not joking. Ooh, his life in danger. What happened? Tell me. Talk about a guy with bad luck. He may already be dead. Anyway, you got to come back. I'm the only one that can help. Iris, my beautiful Iris. She needs help. Iris again, what are you talking about? I don't like her. I'm at a detention center. Please hurry. It's been 1 year since I left that country. I thought I would have to see him again for a while. It won't be a pretty reunion. Let's see if I accepted any change. Yeah, I never met. No, we had the coffee guy with the thing. So no, he has never met Larry since then. Late, Edgy. What took you so long? I don't want to hear it. Started a private jet as quick as I could. Where was he? Was he not in the country? Oh well, now I remember. He was out of country. That's why the coffee dude took over. You just shot a fast one, and you just listen. Something happened. I did not do that. Say something, Edgy. Before I came here, I stepped by the hospital and paid right a visit. I believe I have a better understanding of the situation than you at this point. Wait, is Iris the one I'm supposed to protect now? In a way, as a person I am, I wish to help her because she might have been changed. But a part of me just wants to do this, like... Yeah, but... Found on by Wright and had none. The suspect is the temple's younger nun. Wouldn't surprise me. And later, while Wright was crossing the bridge, it broke and fell into the river. The hospital says that he'll need at least 2 days of bed rest. Yes, that's right. You got it. They arrest her. Here I was, convinced he was the one the police had arrested. Yeah, like, yes. No, in the first game we had to protect him, but he has never been arrested since. He has only been a part of everything. What are you talking about? There are things Wright gave to me when I was leaving his room. This is the first. He said for some nonsense about being able to see into people's hearts with this. And the other, well, he couldn't possibly be asking what I think he is, could he? Hey, Iris trial starts tomorrow. Let's make out a picture. Do you have the... Oh, yeah. Yeah, we do not have anyone except, like the other parts. But if we take the prosecutor's office, we have Edgeworth, we have Coffee Dude, we have other people. But in the law, like, in defense authorities, we are our own in a way. We do not are not together with a bigger one, with the Burgermeister, what his name was. What did you just say? You know, defend. What are you expecting? I don't think I called you anyway. I'm a prosecutor, Larry. Prosecutor. Do you understand what I'm saying? Prosecutor is a lawyer. Graduated from junior high, you know? Don't worry about it. I promise I won't tell. I promise I won't tell. I love that. It's like, I'm a prosecutor. Ah! I promise I won't tell. Like, yeah, you think that helps at all? I mean, I heard a paper badge had no problem fooling an entire court before. True! So goddamn true! It just happened last time, or less. How could this country's juridical system have fallen to such decay? Yeah, a bit! Like, how did, at the same time, the tiger dude did actually meet Pain, which is the tutorial dude. So, yeah, cheers for that guy to absolutely has fallen from grace. So, wait a second. I know I met young Edgeworth. It was when it was the kidnapping slash murder. When the, well, suspect died or took poison. Does he remember Iris? Or, well, Dahlia Hawthorne? Thank you for coming. My name is Iris. Edgeworth, Miles Edgeworth. I don't know if I can be of any help, but I will at least hear what you have to say about the murder. He has no idea. He has no idea at all who he is standing before. Mr. Wright, how is he? Oh, he's fine. He just needs to lay in bed for 2 days. We could have let him stay there and you could not get a lawyer, perhaps. So, like, I feel bad for saying that in a way. But, like, I've already seen her killed, betray, and steal. So, it's like, it's just like weighing it up. It's like, I can't do it because you've already done some bad shit. I also feel like bad if I say it. It's like, okay, sure. Fortunately, he will be fine. Larry, you moron. How could you say something like that? He was badly bruised when he hit the water, but otherwise he's unharmed. Impressive. Another one that managed to survive the fall. Thank goodness. They caught some kind of nasty cold. Cold? He's running a high fever and is drifting in and out of consciousness. Must be imagining things. This woman, I feel like I've met her before. You have! Let's do a remember! So, any idea? Do you have any idea? That was... This is an odd music I've never heard before. So, do you have any idea as what really occurred last night? I think it was a result of the tremendous spiritual power that was unleashed. We did see a lightning bolt of some sort, but I don't think it was true. Spiritual power. Yeah, spiritual training has been a cause behind many great tragedies. This incident was just another example. Aris, I'm sorry, but I can't accept that. I'm a man of science. I don't believe in spiritual power. He has actually... Has he seen her? Has he never seen Maya or Pearls actually transform? Yes, I understand. Most people don't. And I'm certain that the thing that killed the victim was human. So please answer me this simple question. Were you the one who killed Elise Jackson? Oh. I'm not the one who took her life. That was foolish of me. Not if I can know for certain if she's telling me the truth. Well, you do. This thing. Oh, look, I have Phoenix here. Hi, Phoenix! I want to ask you about last night, the night of the crime. Alright. I had to clean up after dinner, and then I went back to my room about 8. Later I left my room to ring the lights out bell at 10. Well, ring it at the same time each night. I see, and then? Then... I was told to go to the training hall, but... I went back to my room and stayed there. I didn't go to the training hall like you were asked to. Frightened? Frightened about what? I just stayed in my room and meditated until the murder happened. There's more to her story, I just know there is. Maybe I should dig a little deeper. So what are you frightened about? Or frightened for, something? You were asked to go to the training hall on that night of the murder. Yes. However, you didn't go. Because you say you were frightened. Like, I'm just having a reminiscence here of her past. When she often cried in the past when she was this, like, I don't know, fine-dressed one. She always had these, like, dull-eyed tears. But these one, like, they look different. They're not dull-eyed tears. They look actually like normal tears than the other ones she used to have. What exactly were you so frightened of? She is hiding so... What in the world? Is there something wrong? I'm sorry, it's not... She's not aware of them herself? It must be what Wright was talking about. The Cyclops. I believe he said I needed to present this Megatamite and to do something. I do wonder what happened with people the first time they see that. It's like, whoa, what the shit is going on here? Actually, now when I think of it, you never see those in the series because it's just going on there kind of quick. I think the series itself, each like chapter, if we say so, is like I don't know, 2 episodes. But we, as a player, see nothing but black and the chains. But what would it be like in, like, their life? Would you just see the chains appear, or would it actually become black? That's the question I have now. Must be your imagination, Mr. Edgeworth. Carl, how do you ever leave a Sakura temple? Sakura temple? What's that? It's a place where those who wish to boost their spiritual power come to train. You need to undergo some very difficult training to release your inner spiritual power. Spiritual power, you say? You go to that temple for that reason as well. No, I don't have any spiritual powers. I don't need them. In that case, what are you doing at that temple then? Escaping? I committed some sins. Things I don't have to pay for. You don't say! You don't say, girl! That's why I'm here. Why I'm there, and why I continue to train. To purify my soul. It was actually 6 years we saw this girl. Okay. It appears that that's about all that you can tell me. Thank you very much for listening to my story. I visited Wright at his hospital before coming here. He asked me to take care of you. Me? Yes. At the trial tomorrow, he asked me to defend you. Well, wouldn't surprise me if he did get Magatama, but why? Mr. Wright has that much faith in you, Mr. Edgeworth. I will gladly entrust my faith with your capable hands. Before that, I have one question. Yes? Do you know Wright? Why would you ask that? Whenever you came up in our conversation, he would begin to act a little strange. Edgeworth, what is Wright to you? He's a very dear and indispensable friend. It was 5 years ago. That's when It is Dahlia. But she actually says it now. Deceived him. I heard that he was in a lot of pain afterwards because of what happened. I know what a weak person I am. Well, that's why I thought it was best for me to never see me again. I wanted him to just forget about me without learning the truth. Well, if you ask me, Wright is still suffering. If you ask me, he is still suffering. Wait, do you mean memories or just because of the cold? And until he learns the truth, I don't think he will ever be able to truly recover. It's not too late. You go to him. Tell him the truth. No problem, third girl. I'll continue here. I will continue my stream and see if she actually has changed. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a bit like divided here because the whole part of this game for me has to get to this point where I can meet Dahlia again and put her in prison. But now it's like, now she's the one that needs help. And it's like, yes, fine, sure, I'll do that. Okay. If she truly is defendable, then I'm gonna defend her. Defend you, but only if you agree to take one condition. Alright, Mr. Edgeworth. I promise. Very well. I'll do everything in my power to get you an acquittal. Wait a second. So the chains are the thing she just told Edgeworth. Huh. Okay, we didn't need anything for that, apparently. Or perhaps we need later. Who knows? It's enough information gathering for now. Should head to the crime scene. You sure? Yeah, you know what, because... Is that different music? Oh, yeah, the bridge is out. How do you get over there? Is Maya over there still? Wait, hold on. I want to do something here. I want to do something stupid. Maya! Are you there? Can you hear me? No. Okay. Oh my god, sorry. I just had to. I seriously just had to. Just because I can. Oh god. Sure, it's cool, alright. Yeah, it is. This is it. Dusky Bridge. Oh wow, it's you, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh! Detective Gumshoe. Is it like, I don't want to see you, or... Because technically, he is your trusty partner. He does not do anything... He does not do anything at all. He helped you with everything, more or less. Long time no seen. It's been about a year, or has it been longer? Doesn't matter, detective. What does matter is why you're shuffling around up here. Oh, ouch. There's that sharp left jab. Well, I'm happy to see you anyway, Miss Edgeworth. Let me guess, you were transferred by HR to the local precinct. Wise decision. A vast amount of nothing up here should be quite easy to guard. You were back in the country and arranged to come all the way out here. Everyone was really nice. They even let me take charge of the investigation, sir. Gumshoe indeed. Like gum on your shoe, he's impossible to get rid of. Well, technically freezing it off should help, and it's enough snow and ice here. I'm supposed to report on the details of the crime scene, sir. Anyway, here I am, Detective Dick Gumshoe, reporting for duty. Great. Thank you, Detective. Seriously, why are you so bad with the Gumshoe? He's so nice. Yeah, sure, he's completely, like, lost sometimes, but he's a likable person. Thought the prosecutor Godot was gonna get here before me. The guy's real mystery, I tell ya. Prosecutor Godot? Wait, you don't know about Godot? Who is this Prosecutor Godot? I never heard of him. Yeah, he's a new guy. Got up after you left the country. He's a complete rookie, but nobody can say a bad word about the guy. What kind of man is he? He just became a prosecutor recently, but he's good, sir. Real good. If he's good, how is it we've never heard of him? Is he the lead prosecutor on this case? Well, he is. After all, you know who is right in the middle of it. You know who? Things right, of course. For some reason, God has a real got it in for Miss Right. Oh, you don't say! Yeah, he seems to have some kind of grudge. And what would the cause of this grudge? I don't know. Maybe he made a fun of his mask or something? Oh, this is making any sense. I better look into this Godot myself. So, this is the bridge that Wright fell through. Yep, imagine being a wreck. I can't imagine being that reckless myself. You hit a telephone pole with your car in the last game. Look before you cross. This is how it goes, right? What was that lead? And is there something on the other side? Yes, an old building they call in a temple. But we can't get over there without a bridge, sir. What? Everyone lives there, so it's unusual, not a problem. Someone was at the inner temple doing some training, and now they're stuck there. Yes, I heard that from Wright. It's Maya Fey. Oh no, here again? Anyway, the air is really turbulent right now, so we can't do an aerial extraction. No one's gonna be able to reach the inner temple until tomorrow, sir. Will she be alright in this cold? So how did this bridge burn down anyway? Well, we're almost 100% certain it was lightning. Lightning? You're telling me the bridge caught on fire due to a fluke of bolt of lightning. Sorry. Yep, last night was snowed for the first time in 3 days. It's a little unusual for lightning to occur during a snowfall like that. But according to the weather data, lightning definitely struck. Okay, cool. That explains the lightning we saw in the little, I don't know, cutscene. I see. It's a very detailed weather report. Almost too detailed. Even has the exact time that the lightning struck the bridge. Oh, that? We got the information from the witness testimony. Someone actually saw the lightning hit the bridge. Who is this witness? Sorry, I'll go and ask one of the local cops later, sir. He doesn't know. Let's go back into the country, so I don't really know much about the case. Simple. Well, simple is as simple does. Same. Oh, you got no idea how much is that biting sarcasm of yours, sir. Seriously, this one is a piece of cake. There's a witness that saw the whole thing. A witness? Yeah, that bikini lady. I do love that. Yeah, that bikini lady. And, like, I'm just imagining Edgeworth, like, who is wearing a bikini now? Bikini lady here. Yeah, exactly. On this freezing cold mountain. Well, you should talk to her yourself if you want the details, sir. I may have to talk to this bikini lady. I mean, deceased witness myself. Bikini lady. It's so odd just hearing that. Oh, Asagura Temple. Yo, Edgy, what took you so long? Was it called my brain's turn to sherbet? I knew it was a mistake to race back to this country. What do you mean? Right, it's going to be fine, and the case itself isn't anything unusual. I find myself taking a request to defend a woman accused of murder. Hey, wait a second, hold it! What's going on here, Mr. Edgeworth? It's hard to explain, but one thing led to another, and what kind of lame excuse is that? You call yourself a defensive... You call yourself a Yeah, he's not! Prosecutor Edgeworth is a prosecutor, and that's why he's Prosecutor Edgeworth. It just sounds plain old weird. No way. Right, Prosecutor Edgeworth? I'm not sure what role I'm supposed to be playing anymore. You have to stop talking, both of you. You two together are an unbeatable force that will melt the brains of the whole world. You could rule the world with just your mouth. I don't see you for a couple of years, and your heart turns to a sherbet. Say more like a sorbet. It's rather cold here. Iris didn't murder her. Someone else did. I just know it, okay? So trust me on this one. Ever the romantic, aren't you, Larry? Nevertheless, I'll do whatever I can to prove her innocence. At least until I pass the baton on to right, that is. Ugh. Hi there. I'm telling you, Iris is so cute. She is. I'm still like scarred of everything I know about her, but she is cute, yes. Right, Edgy? You think so too, don't you? What's wrong? Why are you so quiet? To put it simply, your comment has me highly concerned. Could it be that the reason you think she's innocent? Come on, girl, that cute. Has this happened before? Why do I have the feeling this has happened before? I have the feeling it has. I don't remember. I was right after all. I should never have come back. No, don't worry. I see things for how they really are. This time I'm honest. If I had a penny for every time he said that. Just that, well... Ooh. Well, Iris is a delicate flower. You can't force things too much. You know what I mean? I have no idea what you're talking about, Larry. Oh, forget it. I didn't say anything. Ugh, the night of the crime. Larry, where were you and what were you doing on the night of the crime? And third of all, what are you wearing? Larry? What? Don't tell me. He always goes to that conclusion. What? Yes. He is just going. I'll ask you one more time. On the night of the murder, where were you and what were you doing? Seriously, Larry, you just have to answer an easy question. Or are you trying to spy on the nuns? None? They're technically only two, but you're after one of them. Why do they have a bell for lights out? There are only two people here. I just want to think of that. Sorry, man. You know me. I just don't remember. My short-term memory is a wreck, dude. I'm gonna come back to you later. By then, man up. Hi, Bikini. Hey, hello there. how you're feeling. Alright, I suppose... Oh, who is this? Oh, my name is Miles Edgeworth. My, a handsome boy such as yourself is always welcome. The circumstances weren't so tragic, I might say. Please don't call me boy. Please don't call me boy. I don't know why, but each time I see the word boy, I'm just reminded of God of War. I'm looking for a woman in a bikini. Well, you have found her. Now, what can I do for you? Like, what? I'm sorry. I don't see any bikinis. Ah, if you ask nicely, I might give... No! Please! Stop that! Miss Edgeworth, this is the head nun, Sister Bikini. She's the witness. If you're nice, I can let you peek. Good God! Why didn't you tell me that earlier? This is exactly why your salary keeps getting cut. My stomach is already growling in protest. So, what's the latest about my beloved Iris? Well, first, I want to hear what you know. Speak to me. And tell me the truth. Knight of the Cross. First, I'd like to ask you about last night. Well, last night, we had an acolyte here for training. After dinner, the two of us went to the training hall in the temple. But we're talking about Maya. Speaking of Maya, where is Pearls? He disappeared, then the murder, then Phoenix fell, then he came here. Does he know Pearls? I think he does. I suppose it was about 9 when we left here. Training lasts all night long. It's extremely exhausting. Chanting though, just head down and must be in attendance at all times to keep watch. Oh, right, that sounds exhausting. Detective, this is no time for flattery. Sorry. Sometime around 11, you witnessed the incident in the country. Wrong voice. The duty was in the inner temple. Why did you come back here? Why you're staring at me? It's starting to get me goosebumps. Starting to get goosebumps myself, but for the decently different reason. Luckily, Old Bag is not here. We've not seen Old Bag since the last game. Kinda glad for that. You get a shield pretty easily, don't you, Miss Edgeworth? Yeah, especially about apparently the woman that is attracted to him. Alright then, I'd like you to tell me exactly what you saw in the courtyard. Country yard. It must have been a past 11? No, I can't say, it's too much for a poor heart. Hey, calm down, lady. Let go of my tie. Well, that seems like something she would have done, but... Yeah, I saw 2 people. One of us was laying on the ground. The other was stabbing her from the back. With a sword. Did you see this criminal with your own eyes? I didn't want to believe it. I was seeing... But it was Iris. You must have been quite shocked. Of course you was. Try and put yourself in their shoes. I'm trying to figure out if something like this has happened. In a way it has. It was actually taken by murder in a way. I'm a British shock too. I know it sounds insane, but that's what I saw. When I finally realized what I was seeing, I screamed, and then I passed out. Unfortunately for us, our testimony seems to be pretty solid. However, the idea of Iris doing such a foul act seems unnatural. Natural? The girl knows simply isn't capable of this sort of foulness. I wonder what she means by that. As I had known, it's your duty to stay with the acolyte at all times, correct? I have a feeling that some of these nuns, either her or Iris, I'm not gonna count her out just yet. I don't want to count her out just yet, in a way. I don't know why. In a way, I feel bad because if she might just want to change, and now something like this happened. But it's like both. But some of them might have taken Pearl, gotten over the bridge, and then put it on fire. Just so they both are there, like no extra witnesses. Yes, that's correct. I know I may look strong, but the truth is I've got a bad lower back. Bad lower back? Yes, especially bad in the winter. So bad that I can't even lift a bucket. You remember how cold it was last night? My bad back felt as stiff as a frozen glass. I just wanted to take a nice hot bath to ease my aching back. That is why I returned to the main hall. You left the disciple all alone. Don't be ridiculous, I would never do that. That's why I ordered Iris in a temple after she had rung the bell for the lights out. But she never went to the inner temple, did she? So, did this head nun actually see Iris there? I think I better try to get some more ideas. Yeah, we have to get more ideas. More info! I'm just gonna check something here. Who's here with me? Who is this acolyte that was trained at the inner temple? Her name is Maya Fey. I treated her very badly, I'm ashamed to say. After she went through the trouble of signing up for the special course... Special course? It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit eyes and chant 30,000 times. You mean to tell me she's doing that over in the inner temple? No, of course not. You don't have to worry about that one little bit. Last night we still hadn't started the training session itself. That's good to hear. Oh, there! One thing I forgot to tell you. I don't like the sound of this. You know that small girl? I believe she is Mystic Maya's little sister. Maya has a little sister? Oh, you mean Miss Little Pearls? That's Maya Faye's cousin. Little Pearls? He has no idea who Pearls is. I thought she was going to visit Mystic Elise after we'd finished with dinner cleanup. But I haven't seen her at all since last night. She's nowhere to be found. I mean, she was with a victim. It's all that fault of my stupid, creaky old back. The little girl who was with the victim on the night of the murder is gone. I'm gonna check something here. Oh, that doesn't say anything right now. As I say, the plot thickens. It thickens like gravy. Gravy on meatballs. And there's something here, actually. What is this? Oops, that's the floorboard. That's still the floorboard. There are more insect cushions in the corner of the room. Not quite a piece of paper sticking out from under that stack. But it's me. Would you mind checking that for me, Detective Gumshoe? Oh, yes, sir. Here we are. Looks like an old manila envelope. This is Detective. This. Why are you so hyped right now? I suppose I should read it myself then. Why so hyped? It looks like a letter addressed to Sister Iris. Tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall, unless you want your sacred to be exposed. So someone is actually using Iris. Okay. And sometimes I can be kind of forgiving. So I'm gonna forgive her for this. She wanted to completely lose her past. I'm glad for that. But someone actually used it against her right now. Nice going there, Mr. Edgeworth. Why, I can't even find clues like that. For an ultra important prosecutor, a super duper prosecutor. Well, I suppose I'd take a super duper kind of dumb to miss a clue like this. Ouch. I'm gonna talk to Dahlia. I know it says Iris, but I don't care. Her name is Dahlia. I don't see Larry anywhere. Maybe we scared the poor kid away. His heart was shut tight with a number of cyclocks. I guess I should look for him now. Thorn in my side. Well, nothing here. Let's head back to the detention center then. Looks like Iris is being interrogated right now. This place certainly brings back memories. But yeah, come to think of it, you got thrown in here once too, didn't you, sir? But you know what? I've never been in jail a single time. I just think it's hard to land in jail when you're so harmless? Yes, well, it is harmless. You're in jail, you don't have to pay for your own meals, you know. Don't get any funny ideas. Too late, I already did. In any case, I guess I have to come back here later. Well, I have to check some things here. Let's just examine everything. Hey, it's a public phone. I don't see a lot of these anymore. That's true. We don't do it. We got one here. Why don't we take a photo as a memento? Well, sure, why not? Darn it, I don't have a camera with me. I'm gonna buy a disposable camera. I'll be right back, sir. What's special about the public phones? And why is he so fascinated by them? Because it is a phone. It's an old phone. They're kind of neat, to be honest. Some letters are vividly engraved into a roughly cut boulder. Dusky Bridge. Certainly is an appropriate name. You never get some glasses, Miss Edgeworth. That sign says Dusty Bridge. You can see how you read it wrong. He is not the only one that needs glasses. Maya needs as well. You're right. Dusky Bridge, after all. Yes, whoever wrote this made a mistake. Welcome, humble viewer, to the stream I'm holding here. Sorry, but I'm just so fascinated by this dude here. He's it says Dusky Bridge. He just named it wrong. Like, good God, this is the bridge Wright tried to cross. I don't wonder how far he managed to go before he actually fell. Pretty reckless, if you ask me. I'm amazed he survived the fall from up here. Yeah, he's one lucky guy, sir. Now I see how he managed to win these cases in court. Blind luck. I think dumb luck suits Wright just a bit better. I'm not certain if it is luck. Heavenly Hall. There's a little shack down that way called Heavenly Hall. Shack? It's a little run-down doghouse for losers that can't bear the freezing draft of wind. It kinda remind me of my apartment, sir. The name Heavenly Hall makes it sound like a palace. Giving a hovel a great name is a crime itself. I call it false advertising. Sure, but it's a nice sign. By the way, the name of my apartment complex is Compton Castles. Not such of a great name, if you ask me. Well, it's not such a great apartment either, sir. Yeah, okay. Okay, dig it, dig it. So we're gonna move. I can't go to Heavenly Hall, apparently. Hold on. This used to have snow. This thing used to have snow last night. Someone has been using this. But who? I suppose this type of thing is necessary up here in the mountains. Say, this just gave me a great idea, sir. And something tells me he's going to tell me what's on his mind, whether I like it or not. I got an idea for a brand new invention. Might even make me rich. An invention. Do tell! Yeah, a car that can travel on snow. Called a snow car. Doesn't that exist? I never seen something like that in at least a thing. Oh, sorry. Only after you take the first 1,000 test rides. Okay, what does this lead to? Oh, no, nowhere. The birds at least are shippity. Brilliant deductions, sir. Okay, about that it is the main entrance, sure. I'm trying to flatter me, Detective Gumshoe. A brilliant use of suspense to build attention, sir. Corner to right, head none has some important information. I can miss the opportunity to speak with her. I have spoken with her. I probably missed something. Okay, so can you talk to me about Iris? Oh, right, sorry. This thing. Now, can you talk about Iris? You said we went with Maya to the training hall in the inner temple last night. Did you happen to see Iris while you were there? Of course I saw her. I told her to meet us after the ringing in the tent 10 o'clock bell for lights out. Just saying Iris came to the inner temple then. Of course she did. Iris was always been a good, obedient girl. After that, I had Iris help Missing Maya begin her training. That doesn't fit with Iris' story at all. Yeah, she did actually say she never went there. As they say, the plot thickens like gravy. I don't know why I always want to finish with gravy. Oh, how could such a terrible thing have happened? It's all my fault. Well, come on, lady. I don't think you need to... Quiet! Don't you have no anyway? Oh, you're scary. That stupid 5 o'clock shadow on that stupid old cold of yours. It's too bad you weren't the one that disappeared. Ouch! You have to take it all out on me. Hanging does seem a little manufactured. Okay, gonna check some more things here. Hold on. So, do you know this dude? This is Mystic Elise's apprentice, is it not? I think he might have a bit of a crush on me. Sweet boy, at any rate. It's not a crush on you, it is on your helper, Iris. Oh, I don't blame him. Sister Bikini understands the temptations of young men. Okay, sure. But I'm afraid it would be proper to abuse my position. I've had none, after all. But in return, I did allow him to draw a portrait of me. Directly, I go to Titanic and they draw me like your French girls. I don't know why that came into my mind. I think I see too much YouTube sometimes. Good God, okay, why did that go into mind? It's a very important visitor, you know? An honored acolyte. Honored? How so? The Fae name is synonymous with the Kurain channeling technique. Therefore, she must be a spirit medium of great power indeed. Now that you mention it, 1 year ago, the case that was about master of the Kurain channeling technique. Detective? I detest talk of supernatural drivel. I suppose no, you'll say she's a mighty Glorians? Mighty Glorians? Oh, it gives you the creeps, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? It has nothing to do with it. Okay. And little pearls? Oh, this poor girl. Where could she have gone? Well, we checked out her home and she's not there. And she's nowhere in the vicinity of the temple either. Which means there's only a few other possibilities to where she could be. Do you think she might have fallen off the bridge, was carried downstreams? Nope. Why do you have to be such a pessimist, detective? I was just trying to think like you, Miss Edgeworth. Am I a pessimist? Ironic, I became a pessimist only after I had the pleasure of working with you. Okay? Yes? Sure. Oh, well. Look what you found. I can't stop doing voices sometimes, to be honest. As a master of Kurain challenge technique, Mystic Fae. Fae? It's been over 20 years since Mystic missed his disappearance. Apparently, she intended to pass on the master title to her daughter. Who is this daughter? Well, I myself am part of the branch family of Fae clan. Not another one! But even I am not privy to information concerning the main family. Not another one, good God. The other one was at least a cousin or sister. Well, that's a demon warding hood. Acolytes are highly susceptible to possession by evil spirits, you know. Well, I always wear these for protection. Let me see. What are you waiting for? You won't get any protection just by holding it, you know. Put it on already. No, I can't. It was just... Oh. It was made just for you, Miss Edgeworth. What do you mean by that? You actually put it on. It looks absolutely marvelous. You just got to keep on it for a while. Is this some sort of divine retribution? Probably. Why does it look like the bridge is out again? Because I think it was a bridge there before. What was it? Oh no. About this here. Let's see. Well, as you may know, in order to see reality for what it truly is, we strive to break our attachment to much of the transcendent material realm. Which means I do not know anything at all about this picture. Well, look at that. I look pretty so to the Xy. S to the Xy. Don't you think? Yeah, absolutely. Up until recently, we have avoided exposure in such a magazines. But this time we had our reasons. Is that so? For example, well, why deny the world the sight of such a lovely face? Which one, the Dahlia or yours? Because I think he's talking about yours, but I can say Dahlia has a pretty face. I can say that for certain. I still is a question about her, but he does. Oh, okay. Just wonder, like, what is this picture? Oh, right. I already did. Oh, right. I have the B button. I have the B for skip. I have an S button for skip. You know anything about this old crumpled up letter? Is that addressed to Iris? Yeah, but clearly says to Iris on it. I can't believe it. That girl does have a secret from me. Says the bikini doesn't know anything about it. Huh. Well, I think I'm done here. Wait, have I been able to go away before? Huh? Ah, who knows? And this is where the murder took place, sir. Other than removing the body, we left everything else untouched. Thanks, detective. Just have a look around. Looks like the police are still investigating. Oh yeah, by the way, I thought it'd be better ask just to be sure. Are you really gonna defend that nun, Iris, at the trial tomorrow? Yes, I will. I gave her my word, and now I must follow through with my commitment. Well, in that case, I gotta be careful. Make sure I don't leak the prosecution's whole investigation. Don't worry about it, detective. Just keep your mouth closed, and I think most of it will flow out on its own. Make it sure it flows out like water from a tap. Yes, you do that, detective. Just how much has your runny spout leaked over the years? A lot, Edgewood, you should only know. Okay, ooh, hello. The staff is missing a little gem. It misses a gem. Oh, sorry, but my nose is itching. It misses a gem. It's a wizard's wand. Or staff, at least. It's a staff, not a wand. That's the biggest ass wand someone could have. Well, that belonged to the victim is at least the accident. There's nothing strange or magical about it. Oh yeah, listen. It's just between us, okay, sir? Yes? What? This is top secret stuff. Don't tell anyone about this. Alright. Truth is, when I was a kid, I wanted to become a wizard. You are a wizard, Gumshoe. Wait, what? That's it? That's what you wanted to tell me. That's it. This stuff was made from a very strong kind of wood. What about fingerprints? Were there any on it? Just the victims. So, first of all, Iris gave us this. Second of all, it had something like that on it. Yeah, I just feel like something is still off here. It might be meant for it to feel off. It's a lantern. It's supposed to be light at night. There's something elegant about light of a fire. At the end of each month, I always like to relax in my room by candlelight. I cannot afford to pay your electric bill. How did you know? Boy. Poor Gumshoe, though. So this was a sword from this gold statue. It's actually the murder weapon. Sure is. It's called a Shinshito, by the way. Nasty piece of work, sir. Still blood on it. Suppose this is the victim's blood. Yep, it's all over the blade. Speaking of all over the blade, there are fingerprints all over the hilt of the Shishito. Fingerprints naturally match the prints we got from the young nun, the defendant. Her fingerprints are on the murder weapon. What's wrong? Looking really solemn. Is this how it is for right? Is this what it's like to be a defense attorney? Yeah, I figure it doesn't feel really good. To be honest, it feels more like the detrimental. Wait, it's detrimental to your health. Detrimental for your health. Well, welcome to his world, Edgeworth. You sit and drink tea, and he just scoops his butt off to whoever knows. The main game must be just over that stone wall. Ah, stone walls. I jumped over a few of those in my time. Most of them are good memories, but not all. Detective, perhaps someone should introduce you to the concept of a paucity of words. I just love skiing. Really? You don't seem like the type. Well, what about sleds? Sleds? Nah. They're a little too kiddie, you know. Messes with my hard-boiled image. Yeah, sure. What's with the silence, Miss Edgeworth? Is the word starting to go... Is the world starting to go mad? Okay. Is there nothing else? The main hall of has a Kura temple is above us here. Hey, you're right. Pretty sure the main hall didn't have a second floor. The Kura temple was built on a steep part of the mountain. The front and back of the main hall are on different levels. Oh, that makes sense. Well, it wouldn't be easy just to build a place landed, sir. I'm trying to see how that can considered to be an even remotely good idea. Okay, hold on. I just got a thought here. But that's because when he said a second floor, I just come and think of the sword. Right now, the statue holds the sword in a specific way. But if I don't remember the look at me case, the sword was held upright. Which, can it mean that she was pushed from the second floor, fell on the sword, and then died? Probably. That might be my, at least, biggest thought here. Do we have anything new here? We have a staff, and a 7-bladed sword, or 7-branched sword, as it can be called. Okay. The victim? The victim is the famous picture book author, Miss Elise Daxim. Her entire past up until she won that writing award last year is a total mystery. It's hard to believe in this day and age you can still find people like that. The estimated time of death of the victim was between 10 and 11 p.m. on February the 7th. The cause of death was blood loss, resulting from the stab to the back by the murder weapon. Murder weapon? The victim was found sheared with a giant sword, sir. That's terrible. Yeah, but there's one strange thing. Yes? The victim's entire body was covered with bruises. bruises was consistent with falling from the height of a 2-story building. Nailed it! Nailed it! 2-story building. That would be about the same height as the room in front of us, correct? Hey, you're right. Way to go, Miss Edgeworth. This happened to be the room that Elise Jackson was staying in. Maybe she was pushed out the window after she was stabbed by the sword. No, but she was stabbed by the sword when she got pushed. What happened? Now then, detective, let's see if we can summarize what we've learned so far. Okay, let's take a look at the map. According to the testimony by Sister Bikini, had none. Right after finished dinner, she and Maya Fey headed to the inner temple. At 10 p.m. after ringing the bell, lights out, Iris went to the inner temple. When she got there, Bikini had to take over while she went. When she got there, Bikini had her take over while she went back to Hasakura Temple. After taking a hot bath, the soothe of her back. Since the Bikini witnessed the murder in the country yard. If you want more details, you should ask Bikini herself in the main hall. In the temple, huh? I'd like some more information about that place. Yeah, but that's the thing. You wanted Iris to be at this place 10. Probably because they burned the bridge. That's the thing. Yeah, I don't know. I think it is Bikini, just because she's the only one here. If we are introduced to other people, they might be them as well. I think it is Bikini right now. What was that? Oh, wait. If this temple has been here all the time, she might have witnessed everything that happened here. Oh, okay. Pretty sure it's that Godot guy, sir. Nobody can get a hold of him. They're looking for a replacement. What do you mean? Really weird. All of a sudden, no one can reach him. Wonder if the rumors are true. Maybe it sends me to riot call that Colan won't be defending. He's just not lost interest. I intend to appear in court in the role of defense attorney. However, I would be quite unhappy if it came out that I'm actually a prosecutor. Yeah, I can see why, but not the one you have to worry about. I think the real problem is gonna be that judge. Yeah, he certainly would remember my face even after such a long absence. That's why I requested that another judge persist over the trial tomorrow. I only met each other once. There's a good chance he won't remember me at all. Yeah, but what about the prosecutor? Everyone in the prosecutor's office must know you. Would it be a problem if someone there made a big stink, sir? There's no need to worry. I peeled a few strings and arranged for a prosecutor of my own choosing. Wow, Miss Edgeworth. I had no idea you had such a powerful string to pull. Yeah, strings everywhere. What is this inner temple that Maya was supposedly training at? According to Bikini, it's an old building they used for training the acolytes. It's on the other side of Dusky Bridge. Bridge that burned down, huh? Is there anything else on the other side of that bridge besides the inner temple? Nope, not a thing. Nothing. The other side is surrounded by cliffs on all sides. In a way, it's kind of like a little island out there. The only thing there is the inner temple. Here is not kind of a place a person could survive in. Please be alright, Maya. Yeah, please be alright. He has already been through a lot lately. Or the past games, at least. So, nothing here. I'm just gonna check with her, because I don't really have much else here to go on. Ah, nothing. We have nothing. So I'm just gonna move. Well, we are updating. That's nice. Miss Edgeworth, take him back because I asked you a few more. I want to ask you a few more questions, if you do not mind. But I already told you everything that Iris, please remember, I'm on your side. You can't tell me anything. Yes, thank you. Everything except for frightened. Wait, can I hear his voice? It sounds weird hearing, because it's not like deep as I often use. It's like, I don't know. Right. As I have been handled this case, it's my duty to dig up all the answers, understand? Yes, sir. The smallest flame can sometimes bathe in a case in a whole new light. In my years in court, I have seen it happen over and over. That is why I'm committed, searching until I've found those answers. Now, it's really true that you didn't go to the inner temple last night. Yes, I swear, I already told you that. Yes, you said you didn't go because you were frightened. That's right. If that's the case, then the obvious question is, what were you so afraid of? Iris, I wonder, is this what you were so frightened of? I found this in the main hall. It's addressed to you. That's... well, Iris? Why are you glaring at me like that? You were scared of the blackmailer who wrote this to you. Isn't that correct? This is at least your normal tears. I know it sounds weird from my saying it, but I have seen her with those doe-eye tears, and it's like fake. These seem to be real. What is in the evidence or the power of my glare that broke that lock? Was it the evidence or the power of my glare that broke that lock? Oh well, I don't suppose it mattered either way. But Edgeworth, yes? I thought that it was just someone playing a prank on me. Prank? Well, yes. After all, even if I did have a secret, there's no one to tell it to that would have caused any grief. I wonder about that. This bikini is like a mother to me. I will never hide anything from her. No, I may not have anything to hide under normal circumstances. However, last night was different. Unfortunately, I don't know the exact nature of your secret yet. However, whatever it is, there's one person. Phoenix right. You mean something to write, it seems. Mean and mean. Last time she meant something for him, he almost died, I believe. Or he at least swallowed the goddamn glass bottle. I can tell he holds a special place in your heart as well. That's why you didn't want him, of all people, to know your deep dark secret. Did he actually mean something to you? Because last time you literally, I always say literally, but the way you acted was like stepping on his face. That's why you didn't want him, of all people, to know your dark secret. Well, do you have anything to say? I don't expect as much, especially from a friend of his. Yep. Well, no health was lost, that's nice. So frightened. After dinner, this letter was waiting for me in my room. She said I was frightened by it. What is this heavenly hall? The letter mentioned. It's a small mountain shack at the base of the dusky bridge. Small shack, huh? More like a broken down shack that no one would ever want to go near. Where is this on the map? Oh, wait. Oh, I completely forgot to read. I thought it said to the main hall, but it said heavenly hall. Well, yes, to get to the inner temple, I had no choice but to cross that bridge. But I thought... thought that such a terrible criminal could be lurking at Heavenly Hall. I was so scared by the whole affair that I didn't even want to think about it. But this is a secret that you will lock away in your heart. Yes. It looks like I may have to visit this Heavenly Hall now. Maybe I should find some sign of our mystery blackmailing. In any case, you still claim to have never left your room last night, correct? Yes, that's exactly right. Can it be Godot? Can it be like something happens, so it's like, I'm gonna take my vengeance on you? I don't think it is, but it just feels like it's like, he has disappeared, no one can call him. He's on a vendetta right now. He likes bells out at 10 p.m. and then room until the murder was discovered. Trial starts tomorrow. I promise you, I will win. I'm going to win so that you and Phoenix Wright can see each other again. When I do, you must promise me that you will tell him your secret. But it's pointless. Why would you say that? Because I may know who Phoenix Wright is. But he has no idea who I am. I think that is bullshit. I think that is bullshit because he remembers something. Oh, sorry, I clicked that button with my pinky when I was holding it in a weird way. I just finished speaking with the head nun of Hasakura Temple. She testifies clearly that as to what happened. She said she saw you stab Mr. Elise Diaxnim with a sword. And another thing. She said that when Maya Fey began her training at Inner Temple, you were there as well. What? When I spoke with you last, you claimed that you never went to the Inner Temple. And yet Sister Bikini says she met you with you at the Inner Temple that very night. But I didn't go there. I didn't go to the Inner Temple last night. Do we actually have a copycat here? Or can it actually be the true... Like, I'm uncertain. Because she only says she has dark secrets that Phoenix should not know about. And the only thing I can go back to is that it is Dahlia. This is Dahlia. But in one way else it feels... Yeah, it might be. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go with this is Dahlia. Well, let's go to Heavenly Hall. For crying out loud. I just see the paintings and it's just like, what the shit? Okay, so the painting of him? No. I kinda like the painting of her. It's a very nice painting of her. Whoa, not much of a view down here, huh? Still better than the view from my apartment, though. Someone's here. Hide yourself, detective. Scam! Oh, why? Why does it always happen? Whenever I find a girl like him, they always run away. I even chased one of them to Japan. Next is going to be prison, I guess. Which one was Japan? Oh, welcome, by the way, humble viewers, to the stream I'm holding here. Sorry if I did not notice that. I was just so into this weird-ass dude. Nah, I can do that. Someone look like he is down on his luck. He's just talking to himself. Be quiet and listen. You might spill some beans. I knew it. I shouldn't have done that. Do it again. Done that? What did he do, I wonder? He does a load of things. For example, leaving his post as security guard, owning a hot dog stand for a girl that probably doesn't care. He was taken in by murder, but that was not his fault. He was just wanted to visit her. Hey, you. What you just said? You dirty rat. Gumshoe, you oaf. Sorry, sir. Before I knew it, I was shouting objection. And a loud, commanding voice, too. I even pointed with my pointer finger. You watched too many trials. Well, mostly because you call him there all the time. Sorry. Okay, Larry, the jig is up. What have you got to say for yourself? So, Heavenly Hall. What's a little shack anyway? I just discovered it myself yesterday. And why were you down here in the first place? Come on, I'm an artist. I look for a good place to sketch. This is a great little place. It's artistic. It's quiet, it's cold, it's got no power. This looks like it's about to collapse. Which you mean that as long as you actually paint on the wall it will collapse, there is no worry about it? Sure. Sounds like a lot like my apartment there, pal. Oh, Gumshoe, you either have to actually step up your work or find new work. Apparently he has no money for the bill. He has a shitty apartment. And that's about it right now. One thing is for sure, no one is likely to show up and disturb you here. So I can get you something to drink, some hot water maybe? Got all buddy on us there. Because technically is his buddy. Even though Edgeworth doesn't really want to know about it himself. Listen to me, Edgy. You gotta do this. You gotta save Iris. I'm so sure she's innocent. Because she's cute. Watch your mouth. Anyway, I made up my mind about it. I'm going to marry that girl. How many girls is he trying to marry just now? Like, there are a few. Miss Edgeworth is pretending he didn't hear you, so I'm gonna ask for him. Have you already asked this girl to marry you? Oh no, not yet. Oh god. But I can tell how she feels by looking in her eyes. No, I would say she wanted to marry Phoenix in the way she looks at him. That or kill him. I'm still uncertain, to be honest, people. You got this look. I really want this man to carry me over the threshold look. What is that for sort of look? Sure, Nick would be surprised. Never imagined that I could marry such a beautiful girl like that. Good God, something tells me you would be shocked indeed. That's why I didn't want her to do anything dangerous. Well, what am I gonna do if she gets hurt? Anything dangerous? Wait, dangerous? What is he trying to say? He lost me about a mile back. I really want to know the answer to that. We're going to have to drag him into the witness stand. Please, oh Lord, do not have that. Come to think of it, you still haven't answered my question. Where were you and what were you doing last night? Man, don't you have anything else to talk about? With that kind of attitude, you'll never be a ladies' man like me. He's a ladies' man for the wrong kind of ladies, to be honest. Okay, chill out with those scary eyes, I got it. You really wanna know? Last night, I saw something incredible. Something incredible? 2 dahlias. So the only incredible thing for him is something he actually loves to do, either photographing. No, it's not photographing. That was a series. No, it's just women. It's just women. Let's talk about the good old days. What do you say? Come on, I'll pour you a nice cup of hot water. Do you mean tea, or is it just hot water with just leaf in it? Why hasn't he realized? I absolutely despise talking about the good old days, especially with him. You know what happened with that? Like, technically, after his father died, he became cold. Okay, you know what? But we're just going to have to do this, and you have to deal with it. Alright? Shall we? The night of the crime. Alright, now you're going to tell me what you really saw last night. Oh, you're really upset, are you, Edgy? Okay, I'll talk. That's a bit too easy. Yeah, anyway. It was awesome. It was awesome. Never seen anything like it. Around 10 o'clock last night, I started thundering. I've been sleeping, I'm not sure for how long. Suddenly, zing! The whole world in front of me went white. I just been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend, Noami. He has so many goddamn girlfriends. Ow, by the way. Ow! And then it was on fire. The bridge was on fire. Dusky Bridge caught on fire. Are you saying you saw it with your own eyes? Why are you giving me the evil eye? I'm telling the truth. There's still 3 Cyclops remaining. Sorry, but the song here is a bit too loud, especially the loud part of it. Oh, there we go. That means he's still trying to hide something. By the way, Larry, where were you when you saw that? Where you say? What do you mean? What do I mean? I just answered the question. I was in my own room, by the main hall. Where else will I be? As usual, you're as transparent as any empty jelly jar. Jelly jar! The problem, I suspect, lies there. There? What do you mean by there? Is it possible for you to have been seen the lightning strike just the bridge from your room? Yeah, because of the... This is a map of the area. I think I managed to do it. Take a look around the vicinity as a Gura temple. What am I looking for? I think it should be fairly obvious. The main hall is surrounded by trees and it's impossible to see the bridge from there. But why didn't you tell me that before? Because you're supposed to do that. Well, how about it? How about what? This guy can just let things just flow off him like nothing. Do you feel like talking now? About what? It won't be easy after all. What is easy with this guy? Nothing. No, the only easy thing is to understand what he's after, and it's girls. It's only girls. There's actually one time I remember from one of the other games, but that was a later game. I might talk about it another time. Leave me no choice. I have to move on to the next step. You weren't in your room at the temple, so then where were you? You don't know that. You don't know that I wasn't in my room. So where was Larry and why was he there? If I read the situation up to this point correctly, the answer is fairly obvious. Very well, let's test my theory. The place you visited, light... That was not me, by the way. That was not me. Why would I be hanging out in this old shack? It's freezing cold. There's no electricity and it could fall apart at any minute. Larry, how do you know that anyway? How do you know that there is no electricity after all? It's not that dark yet. In other words, you have just provided evidence to prove my theory. My theory that you at last once in your life visited Heavenly Hall after sunset. Poof! I have to admit I'm impressed, Edgy. You're in a totally different league from Nick. That's nice. Now tell me, what were you doing in this cool little shack last night? That's what you might call a fair decor. I think you mean a fair decor. Could it be you were waiting for someone? No! You're really one scary guy, you know. I believe last time you were waiting for this person to come to you. This woman! No, this woman. There's only one person you were waiting for in a horrible place like this, Larry. I told you before, don't call me Larry. The person you were waiting for was Iris. Suddenly I feel cold all over, Edgy. Without because of my chilly glare. So, you think I got shots for Sister Iris, huh? Do you have some kind of evidence? You got something that prove I was waiting for her, or are you just guessing? This is where I draw the line of the ridiculous little game. Here is your evidence. You called her to this spot with a pathetic blackmail letter. Hey, give that What are you doing with that anyway? That's not important. I misjudged you, Larry. What do you mean? I'm taking advantage of a woman's frailty like that. You should be ashamed of yourself. First of all, what is this at the top of the letter? It says salutation here. Well, that's what it said in the book. Letters writing for dummies. You're not supposed to actually write that. That's where you're supposed to write their iris. This guy! Goodness sake! So this is not a blackmail letter? What is this for sort of letter? What's going on here? So, you were here in Heavenly Hall last night, were you, Larry? Weren't you, Larry? And you saw the lightning hit Dusky Bridge, didn't you? Sorry, Edgy. Sorry doesn't cut it, you scumbag. Threatening a young lady like that. Wait, hold up. What now, pal? What are you talking about threatening stuff? I tell you what, you tried to scare Iris by threatening to expose the secret, pal. What do you mean by threaten? Why don't you threaten her? Unless you want your secret to be exposed. Sure sounds like a threat to me, pal. Blackmail, in fact. Give me a break, it's a love letter. Haven't you even been in love? What sort of love are you for? What did you just say? My love for her burned so hot like it could melt all the snow in this mountain. Oh, then what is this secret you mentioned? Come on, Edgy. Don't you get it? I'm talking about the secret love between her and me. Crying out loud, Larry! You! Sorry for saying the dumbass! Oh my god. Obviously, she wouldn't want an old bikini to know about it, right? Oh, for crying out loud, you dumb ass, or dumb butts. About our hot and sour, bittersweet love affair. Oh, could you not say hot and sour? Alright, then why did you send a love letter in a business-like manila envelope? Give me a break, it's not my fault I didn't have any other envelope. Jeez. Why were you so quick to apologize, pal? It's because Edgy gave me that scary look of his. What's wrong, Edgy? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? That's it. That's what all those huge locks were about? I don't understand why you were so defensive. Oh, I don't know either. I guess the thing is, you shouldn't expect too much from a guy like me. That is so goddamn correct. Ooh, that is so correct. Ooh, that is so goddamn correct, boy. Ooh. Hey, come on. Don't let it get you down. But, Miss Edgeworth, this guy's still hiding something, I know it. What do you mean, detective? Don't forget that this guy just said just a minute ago. You really want to know last night? I saw something incredible. He's right. Larry... What? You're looking at me like a hungry dog you found a bone. Was this something incredible you just saw last night? You're going to tell me, Larry, one way or another. I already told you, didn't I? I saw lightning strike on Dusky Bridge. Yes, I believe it was the incredible sight you saw. But now that I think about it, something doesn't quite ring true. What doesn't? If that's all there is to your story, your heart wouldn't have had all those locks. Therefore, Larry, I do believe you saw something last night. Something more incredible than lightning. When? Where? Why does he sound actually literally confused about his own sentences? Hey, what do you think you're doing? If you hide anything from Miss Edgewell, I'll arrest you on the spot, pal. He has more! He has a lot more. No! Are you shitting me? This dude is just so... What's wrong, sir? It's this mean I have to do it all over again? Why are you glaring at me like that? I'm next to be hit by a ball of lightning? I'm just about to have it with this harlequin. If I really want to drag the truth out of him, I just have to drag him to the witness stand. Like, no, it's like, oh, I fixed the 3 locks, no problem. I think he's still hiding something, like, yeah, you're right. So what is this about? Oh my god, like, all of those locks, so literally he had 8 locks. The 3 first was just some bullshit. I cannot even figure out myself. Oh, good god. Oh. But you know what? I'm gonna end the stream here. This stream is a bit shorter because I was a bit late today. I completely forgot about it. But it is 8 o'clock and it is a bit slow on the edge here. Edgeworth. Sorry, I burped at the same time. So I'm gonna end the stream here.